So today for our compassion material, what I'd like to talk about is about retracing our brain patterns, and I think it'll make sense by the end. It really has to do with practice, and the more that we practice doing a few things, the more we begin to reroute everything that's going on in our brains. Well, let me begin with this. Thich Nhat Hanh writes this: "Through my love for you, I want to express my love for the entire cosmos, the whole of humanity, and all beings. By living with you, I want to learn to love. I want to learn everyone in the species. If I succeed in loving you, I will be able to love everyone and all species on Earth. This is the real message of love." And I think that is most awesome. But my question is, how do we do it? And so that's sort of a struggle. And then I came upon this book by a man named Andrew Harvey. And the book that he wrote was called The Hope, A Guide to Sacred Activism. And he gives 10 ideas of things that we can do right now to activate hope and retrace some brain patterns as we move forward in compassion and love. The one thing that he writes, I'm only going to give two, but one of the things that he writes about is writing down on a daily basis things that made you grateful to be alive today. So not just things that you are grateful for, but things that you are grateful that you are alive today, right now, in this present moment. And if you remember back a few videos, we talked about the sacrament of the present, about living in the now, and taking that time. So I'd like you to take just a second and think of something that makes you grateful to be alive. Awesome. I hope that you found that rewarding, and that's something that you can continue to do. So as that becomes part of your daily routine, you begin to rewire some synapses and so forth in your brain, and we actually begin to think and live differently. We begin to think and live with more gratitude, and that leads us to more love, and that leads us to more compassion. So, but there's another one that I'd like us to think about when it comes to retracing our brain patterns. And this is hard, all right? So I acknowledge that. Think of someone who has hurt or betrayed you and begin to work on forgiving them. And just so that we're clear, when I talk about forgiving someone, that is not saying that the thing that they did was okay. It is not saying that you're all good with them, right? Because sometimes the things that we are hurt for or betrayed about, those relationships can't be put back together. Forgiving is more about yourself and releasing the power that someone else has on you. So the example is that if I have been hurt by someone and I continue to feel a grudge about that and I continue to let that weigh down upon me, I'm allowing that person to have some degree of control and power over my life. And so if I can forgive them, I am releasing them and releasing myself from that power, and I become more and more free. And it's okay to feel the hurt. And in fact, it is quite healthy to feel the hurt. But you can't let it have control of your life. Jesus teaches us to forgive our enemies, but he never says that we should be doormats. And Gandhi teaches that the weak can never forgive, but forgiveness is an attribute of the strong. So today, you are invited to begin retracing your brain patterns in gratefulness and forgiveness. And as you do that, you will be led to more compassion and love. Gratefulness and forgiveness are two vital aspects of everyone as we continue to seek compassion. May your day be blessed.